Previously on the Catterson Chronicles.
He is called Saladin.
What kind of threat is he?
He is going to be a crucial part of your life, and you can only defeat him with my training.
What's wrong?
I don't know!
This battle may break you.
Hello everyone. Many of you will identify me with the name Saladin.
Who are you?
This man is Big Boss, the older version of Liam Catterson.
Even now, you are far from different, and yet you are so young. You share his essence.
One of your friends, no matter how much you or I love them, will die.
How could you turn into him? He is no better than Jack.
You won't join out of your own free will, so I have to take something from you.
Stop this right now!
I'm sorry.
Journal entry 182843110. It has been years of hard work, days that have seen sacrifices and hours of acceptance. It's finally here. At first, I thought the concept was a destination to hell, a threat against the whole of time and space. From a certain point of view, it may be. Only to those who cannot see the lesser of two evils. Years of acceptance has educated me over learning how to compare projects such as this to events like the invasion that hurt me once upon a time ago, Crisis, and of course the war that I'm currently fighting in right now. She wanted this so much, and I have that right to continue her legacy to support the uprising of Outer Heaven. I walk into heaven as a demon, burdened with the sins of my past and what may come in my future. When the accusers listen to my story in depth, they'll understand that for everyone and everything to live, men must become demons. After what I have endured, the torture that has infected my mind and the pain that cripples me even to this day, I'll lead any horrific acts so long as it carries on the survival of the universe and the innocents in the crossfire, no matter what sacrifices must happen. This is Outer Heaven.
Liam Catterson, Juliet Kimberley Fleming, and Martin Arkless in The Catterson Chronicles, Series 2, Episode 8, Heaven's Divide, written by Liam Catterson.
Sarah! Sarah! No! No! No!
It had to be done. Forgive me. She's not dead. She's close to it, though. You better get to your ship quickly, otherwise she'll die.
I am going to kill you!
You're wasting your time, as you are with Sarah. You saved her life again and again. Now, you have a choice, to let her die or to let her live. I'll see you around, Liam. Men, don't retaliate.
Sarah, can you hear me? It's gonna be alright. Stay with me. Help me. Help me!
How?
Open the doors to the orbis and drag her body into the medical bay, quickly! Guys, get me something that will act as a temporary fix for the wound. Oh, no, don't you die on me!
Stabilize
Don't you
her.
die on me!
Wound's bad. Compressing right now. Let's go for defib. Ready? Clear! No. Once again, clear!
She is stabilised, but she's unconscious. This isn't going to last, however. We need a permanent fix for this. Liam!
He needs time to process this. That was a close call. But I may have an answer to healing Sarah.
Sarah, I want you to answer me, honestly. It's something that has been an itch for quite a while.
Oh God, this is it, isn't it? The part where you confess your hidden love to me, and ask if we can have a date on the most romantic planet out there. I'm flattered, but...
What the hell are you... No, it isn't anything romantic at all, no. What I wanted to ask you was... You could never hate me, could you?
What have you done now?
Nothing, just... I sometimes think... I need to change. Not in that way, but... as in the approach. My journey since the end of my war has not been clean. Some people have met fatal consequences, and I just think that resorting to ruthless decisions doesn't justify the means. That I'm still a massive danger to everyone around me and this universe.
I've travelled with you for a while now. You think I'd continue these days if I imagined you to be too dangerous? The way I see it, what you do is the best you can provide.
And what if I misinterpret what I see as best for the universe? What if I take it too far? I always stand here and reflect on what I do for this universe. How influential I can be, or how callous these decisions are. An eternal question that nobody can find a resolution for. What is too far?
Here's a resolution. I'll elbow you in the face if the time comes. But I haven't done that yet, which means you are trying your best to make the universe a better place, even if you have to kill. You can't say that is too far if it's the price of a better tomorrow. And I am against murder, but sometimes it may be the only way forward. Take Jack, for example.
You were against that at first.
And that is why he is a great example. At first, I thought you could prevent his carnage without ending him. In the end, for the universe to evolve and live without it being ruptured by someone, the worst must happen, especially if we're against a force that can't be contained.
I guess you're right. Sometimes I just think that I could make better choices with what I'm faced with. Sarah, I'm glad I have you with me. Don't know what I'd do without you. Oh, Sarah. Please don't die.
Liam, is it safe for me to come in?
Sure, Mitch. You're gonna be asking if I'm okay, and unfortunately I'm not.
I gathered it. Liam, there is hope.
How? All hope is taken from me. I have let one of the most important people in my life suffer under my own future. It's sick and twisted.
Not yet. There is something I think Outer Heaven may own. It's a long shot, but given the report and the time we're in, it shouldn't be impossible. This will cure Sarah. Process may take a while to kick in, but once we have this, it can fix the wound.
That being?
Nanobots. Yes, I know what you're thinking. An Orsellian project on a human, but this was supposed to be a universal cure. Now, there may be some side effects, but they are the only hope to try and repair Sarah.
Don't care. Let's go!
Liam, we need to plan this first.
Oh, I have a plan. I know someone who will give us the answer. We just need him to spill it out.
He got to you, didn't he?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I don't want him harming you.
You don't want yourself harming me. That is a paradox in a sentence.
You know the situation. I am trying to get you prepared for the last day of hell.
He's still a threat. Our uprising is not going to get a chance to see the light as long as your younger version is planning on removing you from existence.
I have an offer not even he can refuse. If he doesn't accept, the one he loves will stand no chance on survival. After stabbing who he admires so much to the point of death, he is faced with a decision that will change him forever.
What? What did you do?
What are you getting jumpy about?
You know what he'll do. He'll tear this place down to get what he wants. He'll kill without mercy to save his pathetic friends.
That is because the seeds have been planted. Even if he is fortunate to overcome the odds, the change has given birth.
And what about me? Am I supposed to do nothing while you are manipulating him?
I removed one of his friends. 2 others are still alive, and they share the same bloodlust Liam has. Once you've recovered, take care of them.
You didn't kill Jade, did you? I know because of what she is to you.
Clean yourself up. We're going to be prepared for the end.
No injuries, he said. This is killing me. Oh, here's you. Came back for round 2. Ugh. Attacking the disabled. How low?
Where is it?
What?
The nanobots! Tell me where they are!
I know what he did. Too bad, I say.
Wolf, tell me!
Or what?
I erase you from the timeline so bad that I will tear time and space apart!
This is what he wants. You obviously know the secret right now, right? This is what he wants from you. Just let whoever is decaying from life perish.
Sarah will walk. You're gonna tell me where the nanobots are!
Deal with it.
So be it.
Liam, stop! I heard Wolf. He is right. The boss wants you to be like this, to make the future according to plan. But we can prevent it.
What's the point? Sarah's dying.
The nanobots in Outer Heaven will revive her, and we've kept her in a cryogenic cell, suspend her until the nanobots heal her up. But Wolf may be of some use to us.
How come?
You'll find out. On your feet.
I am injured.
Good. This is only the beginning after all.
Mitch, what the hell are you going to do?
You're not going to be the demon. I am. Move it!
Do you think you're going to escape this?
Do you think your threats are going to have me scared, Wolf? I know you're a man of courage, but I can reduce your attitude, so you'd be nothing but a shivering little boy.
I'm not scared of you. You were always a crutch against whoever was in charge. You were never the backbone of courage, and you never will be. You will always struggle when it comes to showing off your threats. Oh! Ow.
I suggest if you want to be able to function like a normal being, then you shut the hell up.
You want the answers out of me? Well, guess what? You're going to have to beat them out of me if you want to get what you're looking for. I will never betray my boss.
Well, that means you tell us where the nanobots are. Seeing as old Liam is big boss and you admire him to death. Let's begin.
Him? Right now? He is not prime enough to earn the role of boss. Look at him. He's a coward. But the Liam I grew admiring is a warrior. Someone who will prove the universe should never be scared.
And how did this incarnation gain your admiration?
He saved me. Once upon a time ago, I was nothing but a broken man, left beaten, until he saved me, promised me a new haven, a position of luxury. He valued our friendship previously to offer me a position I didn't deserve. He made me into what I am. All that training made me Red Wolf. I take one look at Liam right now. Why do I hold so much resentment to him? He lives life easily. That is why Sarah dying is the first step, the birth of sanctuary.
What sanctuary?
What does Liam always aspire to do? Save the universe. You will understand why Liam's place as Big Boss is a price to saving the universe. To stop the universe from being engulfed in hell, men must become demons.
Let me take over.
Liam, no.
That's an order! Stand down. She's my best friend. And he was once mine. You're supposed to be looking after Sarah in her cell, so do your job, please. Now, as for you, I will ask, and you will respond. I could do so much to make sure you tell the truth. So answers. Where do you keep the nanobots? Is Big Boss really the future of me? How come he is me? Answer me, damn it!
You don't scare me. What are you when I'm healthy and able to fight you one-on-one?
That doesn't even matter right now. So choose. Shall I beat you so hard that you will regenerate?
Liam!
Pull your teeth out one by one, beat you to death with a crowbar? Which is it going to be? I have all of time to do this to you.
Liam, that is enough! This is what we meant by saying you are becoming like him. What you're aiming, your attitude, it is exactly who Big Boss was. Please, let me handle this. It's still heat of the moment for you. Speak to him. He needs someone.
Liam? Can we talk? I know this is hard for you to digest. And I know how bad you want to harm him.
When the Universal War ended, I was broken. A man who sought for comfort. With the assumption that you and all those I cared for died. And then Sarah made me found hope. Only for me to repay her with death.
He may not even be you. Like I said, Sarah will live. I promise.
Once we deal with this situation, I'm going to kill him. I will make sure he dies in agony, he suffers, and that I crush his skull.
Liam?
If I hear that's how he would have handled it one more time!
You should murder him. But the way you speak, that isn't of Liam Catterson. Liam Catterson is a man to offer the greatest of peace. He wants to make people inspired, redeem his own name and ensure the universe that there's nothing to fear.
And look where it got me last time with Jack! Twice! If I follow that same route, Big Boss will survive. He has to die, and then that temporal splicer will be engineered to make sure that I never become that monster.
Good luck in trying.
You!
I am not here to harm you or your friends, Liam. I've had that fix already.
Yet you point the gun to my head.
You would understand precautions if the roles were reversed. Liam, if you would just let me approach you with no purpose of agony, I have an offer for you. You know being me is a destiny. It's not some probable mishap in the timeline or alternate universe. It's an inevitability that you will certainly become me. It isn't pretty, but what is done had to be done.
I shall never be like you!
It's amazing how optimistic you are to defy that. But there's no denial over the events. Liam, you can still change the timeline to benefit yourself. It's a simple offer, one you can't refuse. Join me and become a leader of Outer Heaven. Be a part of history, and we can work together to prevent a catastrophe that not even you would survive.
What is he talking about?
It doesn't matter because I'm not accepting your offer, boss. Sarah could be dying there right now, and the fact that the possible future of me killed her is enough to make me sick. Do you know how much she means to me? When I escaped the Universal War, I had no remedy but Sarah, and you're taking her away, a person who cured you!
I am not taking her away from you. It hurts me for what I did to Sarah. But I can fix that. Sarah is barely fighting for her life right now. I was never committed on killing her, but leaving an opportunity for you to accept. I can give you the nanobots. They can repair her, but it comes at a price.
Oh. I see where you're going with this.
You will become a member of Outer Heaven, working alongside me, and Sarah will be safe. I'll personally see to it that she'll become better than what she was before, with the inclusions of a few benefits, as in, she'll no longer be threats to illnesses like cancer. You want Sarah to live, don't you?
How dare you?
Everything and everyone needs your help, and that only salvation is to be a member, working with me to make this world a better place. I understand. This is a position that you never thought you'd be in. But can you carry on your free adventures knowing you let Sarah die? I'll give you an hour.
Why? What's the point in suffering?
What are you going to do then? Are you going to let Sarah die? Or are you going to join out to heaven?
I am not going to let her die. But I'm not going to give him the pleasure of seeing me become a slave to his merciless goals for the world. Get ready. We're going to find out where these nanobots are located, then stop him for good. Anyone who harms my friends and this universe perishes. That's one of my rules. And today we're dealing with someone who killed 2 birds with 1 stone, so he's going to die. Wolf is not going to tell us either where the nanobots are, but we can look for them. You and me. Mitch, can you hear me?
What's with the secretive call?
So our hostage does not leak data. We're going to look for the nanobots ourselves. Keep an eye on Sarah. Don't let her die.
Why is it so quiet?
With an earlier version of me here, certain memories will be unlocked in his mind. He knows we're going to look for them, so watch your back.
Liam?
Crap!
Don't move!
How about don't breathe? I'm going to give you an opportunity to see a better tomorrow. Drop your weapons, let us go, and you will live to see the future. This is your one and only warning.
Guns ready. The boss wants them. Take them.
What was that?
Escape! Keep firing! That should be all of them.
No, not all of them.
Please, please, sir, don't hurt me.
What is that? Remorse? Working with the most dangerous man in the universe is a death sentence itself. Then again, you were executed the moment you landed an attack on me. Otherwise, you could have fled. Let's go. The medical bay should be in this direction. Jade, why are you standing there? We have to move!
You just killed that guard in cold blood, as if his life didn't matter.
His life did not matter. That's why he's dead.
Are you not hearing yourself? You're lecturing me about my warnings. You need to shut up and listen to what you are saying. This is no heroic saviour. This is a man on the verge of darkness. Liam, please stop being this way. Ever since you regenerated, you've shown a scary shift, and that has increased tenfold since you discovered Big Boss.
Maybe this is why I've fallen behind on life. All the people I have lost, all the enemies that I've gotten off easy. It's all down to how easy I was. No more. One life is a life too many.
I'm not liking the way you're going about this. And maybe I'm not going to help you.
Excuse me?
I get it. Sarah means a lot to you, and I'm not wanting you to feel vulnerable due to her status. But if you continue to let this darkness consume you, you're going to lose a lot more than Sarah. Believe me. Come on. I expect the facility will be heavily protected.
So, when are you going to get to the part where you execute me? An eye for an eye?
You're not going to die.
How come? You've had multiple opportunities to have me executed, and I'm not going to become persuaded to fight for you. So what is the point in keeping me alive?
Wolf, you're going to admire who Liam is one day. You may find it hard to believe, but Liam is someone that you are inspired by. You even said it yourself. The alleged reveal that Liam is Big Boss.
But you make it out to be that the Liam you idolize, the Liam who wanders the universe as destroyer of Orciel, will be my idol. The coward. You think that is who I want to support? Don't turn your back on me.
I'm analysing something important. And what are you going to do about it? You're tied up. You can't do anything right now.
I am of higher importance to this universe than you ever will be. If I had a sailor who got murdered, you would have been dead already.
No. That cannot be right.
Hey! Don't ignore me!
Shut up! This is bigger than you.
What is?
You'd like me to tell you? Forget it. It's a personal matter.
Tell me, I'll find out one way or another.
I don't get it. I'm positive it should be around here.
I think I have a fair idea on if it is or not. It's a concealed room. Must have all sorts of secrets locked away in here. And unless there is technology with similar specifications, the reading seems to indicate that the nanobots are located within here. But this is a pickle.
Problem?
So many protocols of security will take a bit of time to get into the vault. Jade, please cover me. I can't let go for 1 second, otherwise the process will snap.
Don't move. You can't escape. You're covered.
Stealth suits, right?
Put the weapon down, female. You won't be warned again.
Liam, I'm sorry.
For what?
Where did she go? Thermals!
You. Step away from the door.
Not really the best idea.
It is if you want to survive. I won't ask again. Step away from the door.
No, I mean it isn't the best idea for you to order your future boss like that.
Wait, what?
There she is! Shoot to kill!
How's she doing that?
Oh no. Only me standing. Where did she go?
Don't ask me! I'm as surprised as you are! It's here. Jade!
Sharp eyes.
You took out my men. Some of them were friends to me. But I guess finishing you off will balance the grief for me.
I already had someone I love flatline on me today! I will not have another person suffering the same fate!
Sir, you will resist!
I am going to put you out of the miserable life you're leading right now. Any last words?
Liam, please, don't do what he would do.
Do you know what you've done? You have failed this universe. Jade, please tell me you're going to be okay.
You did it again.
Save the lecture. I'll be right back. You can be our test subject to see if the nanobots do live up to their intentions. I hope you don't mind being the guinea pig for Sarah. This should heal the wound. Shouldn't take long. So, tell me, what was that all about?
You mean the disappearing act?
Now, no Orcelian has ever had that ability but you. So what's going on?
If I told you, it would kill you.
Jade!
You can try and force it out on me, but I'm not gonna tell. For your emotions, for what you're going through, it's best if you remained ignorant over my powers. That's why I didn't want you to know.
Jade, I thought you could trust me. This is a strange factor you're showcasing.
I trust you, and that is why I'd rather not say a word. Ah! Looks like the nanobots are finished. I feel fit as a fiddle, I believe they say.
Come on, at least we know they work. Now time to heal up Sarah. Mitch, we shouldn't be far away. We have the nanobots, but we had to take care of security, of course.
Sarah is still the same as before. You're positive this works?
Tested it on Jade when she got shot in the knee. It works. Prepare Sarah.
Oh, right. Who's that?
Ha! Didn't think I could escape, did you? Now tell me, what protects you from me murdering you right now? You touched me, you humiliated me, I have a right to end you. But
you really need to think about what you're doing.
And support a cause of the rebellion. A group of people that wish to see the universe crumble and grieve. Liam will one day see why this day is an important moment in history, and he will do his best to make sure the universe does not breed hatred or blood.
Hostile action is not saving the universe.
Then the blood is on your hands if you're willing to realise.
I don't have to warn you again.
And you won't.
Crap! Where did he go?
Whoa, what's that stand for? And is that smoke I smell?
Liam, did you see Red Wolf before you came in?
No. No! He escaped? How?
Not a clue. Must have been more slippery than you see him as now. But he tried to take care of me, as you can imagine. It didn't seem to go his way. But I also have vital news to tell you. It's important.
Sarah?
No, about you being Big Boss.
As if you need to remind me about that.
Before we perform on Sarah, I need to show you something. Follow me.
This better be essential.
Take a look and you'll see.
And what exactly am I looking at?
The left side of the screen is your DNA. On the right is Big Boss's.
How were you able to get a sample of his DNA?
Saw a few white hairs laid on the floor. Someone must have tried to attack him. Looks like you're going to be losing quite the hair. Or are you?
What are you talking about?
The DNA, Liam. The right looks vastly different to that of your DNA.
Isn't that to be expected? He's the final incarnation of me. Of course it's bound to be different.
Yes, but there will be a slight change in DNA. Even from the first until last incarnation, the structure won't look vastly different. This, however, does. Liam, we may have hope. Hope that Big Boss may not be all he says he is.
So how come I'm aware of the stories, the sacrifices? It's a secret I wanted protected. I told nobody because once they found out I'd no longer be a hero, I'd be a person they'd imagine to be worse than Jack.
There are many possibilities. I mean, he could very well be our Earth 2 doppelganger, a dark manifestation of who you are. Whatever the case may be, I don't think Big Boss is you.
You don't know that. It's just a theory. You can make assumptions, but there was once a day where the child of Catterson turned into one of the most hostile and monstrous beings in the whole of history, and back in the Universal War, that was confirmed to be me. No longer a man that was noble, but someone who had to be stopped. A man who believes what he does had purpose. A right. We'll deal about the identity crisis later. We have to go to Sarah. Mitch, release the vial near her wound. The nanobots will get to work as soon as they are released. Now it's the waiting game.
So, this is going to close the wound?
Yeah, but it's all a matter of time on if we're early enough.
The wound is closing. The moment of truth.
Sarah!
Wait, Liam.
It worked! Oh, thank God you're alive.
Keep away from me.
Sarah, I know what you're thinking.
If you're going to kill me in the future.
Sarah, I'm pleased you're alive, but you need to listen. Yes, Liam said he was Big Boss, but whilst you were dead, Mitch discovered some things.
This may be complex for you to understand, but on the left, a DNA sample of Liam today. The right is the DNA sample of Big Boss. Completely different. Heck, they don't even match. The Orbis can't confirm his personal details, but they are totally different.
Liam has been fighting every single moment to have you alive, and here you are.
He doesn't look happy.
I did things, Sarah. I did terrible things to make sure you were alive. I had to use extreme measures of torture to finally bring you to life.
How can I believe that what Mitch is saying is true? That you are not going to do this to me?
We're resorting to backup measures. I'm going to do what has been destined. A fight with Saladin.
You know you can't.
Oh, you shouldn't care what happens to me. If the reports aren't genuine and he is my future, I'm going to make sure that my future doesn't happen. I need the temporal splicer to ensure that he doesn't exist.
What? That is suicidal!
You should really consider the theory, Liam. The results seem plausible.
And if they aren't, what then? I allow these events to be written in history? Look, I don't care if this creates a rupture in time and space or if this opens breaches to another universe. Those consequences are ones I'll be responsible for.
How did you cure me? I was certain for death.
Nanobots. Invention to help cure any wounds as long as the victim is alive. You were. Just however.
I still feel the damage done by him.
It will soon heal the wound fully and you'll return to your normal self. For the time being, Jade and Mitch will look after you whilst I finish off Big Boss.
Are you even ready? I'm having memories of what your mother said to you.
It's now or never.
Liam, I found a scheduled video from the man himself.
Patch it through.
To the people of planet Earth, do not mistake me as a man that wishes to evoke terrorism upon this historic planet, or to enact any hostile actions to the innocent of this world. For many years, we sought for a plan to create a new world for the people of this planet. A world where we could be whole, never in need of fear. For the many years I have been here, I have seen carnage consume this planet and people suffer when they should have become something greater. But now, as the commander of Outer Heaven, we are ready to take this world and cement history. No longer will the innocents need to act in fear or misery with our governance of planet Earth. This is a message for all governments across the world. Disband. The universal threat is on the horizon, and only we can prevent this massacre from taking place. If nobody takes our services sincerely, we'll be forced to ensure that all governments stand down. We don't want this world to perish and wish to protect everyone, but we need the collaboration of humanity to be in security. No civilians will face termination, but any government officials who do not wish to take our plans into consideration and act against us will die. You have 24 hours to reach a decision, and I shall require an audience with the UK's Prime Minister. Over.
Liam, where are you going?
I'm going to be the one that ends it. I knew Big Boss was more than just an emotionless, careless liar. Protect Sarah, especially if Red Wolf's location is unknown.
You're not going to survive. Liam, please,
Someone has to stop him, Sarah. This day has been calling for me for a while now. I'm sorry.
Good luck.
No! You can't let him leave.
It's not prudent to get up on your feet. You'll recover, but the nanobots are still healing you up.
Mitch, can you leave me and Jade alone for a moment?
I don't know.
Do it.
We need to talk.
I know what you mean.
You said you came from the Universal War during a time of tragedy for Liam. Was that Liam Big Boss? Is he or is he not?
Look, you need to get some rest. We have to take care of Red Wolf, wherever he is.
But Liam, he's going to die.
That is something we'll sort out. Don't move and stay put.
Jade, please! My head! Jade!
Boss! Where are you? I've reached a decision.
So Liam, what is it going to be? Do I have to kill you? Or are you going to do the smartest choice? Join me and stop the universe from burning.
I have thought long and hard about the ultimatum you offered me. I care about Sarah so much and I would do anything to see her breathe.
I knew you'd choose the right option.
Oh yes, I chose the right option. But not in the way you expected. The 603 door in the underground passage.
No, you didn't!
The nanobots have repaired the wounds. I was never going to join you or your poxy heaven. We're two different people, no matter your claims. We're two men who are divided on what should be the way life plays out. What I am offering is hope, peace, and a better heaven than you could devise. You and your thirst for war, your never-ending admiration for devastation. You even want to remove my events, what I have done, from the timeline. Why? Why remove the memories of hard work, of gratitude? How come what I did disgusts you?
I am not disgusted by what I did earlier in life. I still save people. Believe it or not.
Yes, and then you force them to work under your claw by being a part of Outer Heaven!
And what does that mean to you? Slavery. See, this is why you and everyone else who classifies me as a villain needs to practice before they preach villain. But I can see why, Liam. I don't blame them, but the facts don't confirm that I am nothing but villainous. It's another reason why I wanted you to be with me. To open your eyes.
I opened my eyes the moment I knew what you did. And then I decreed no more. There is no room for demons in my heaven. That means purging you from the face of the universe.
I have given you a chance to stop the now inevitable cloud that hangs over your head. You refused me, for no purpose but to vanquish who you perceive as the demons in your life. I want you to open your eyes to the reality of what surrounds you, not some facade your impure imagination has devised.
Jade, what is that?
Trouble. Mitch, get prepared. I don't think whatever that stomping is will be wanting to come friendly with us anytime soon.
Oh, for goodness sake!
So, who is ready for round 2?
How the hell can you be piloting that thing right, when first it's damaged and second you're injured?
To put it short, I make acting look so good it makes Ben Affleck look like an amateur. I wasn't injured at all, just a bump on the head. Oh, and figure out the fix in the TX94 issue yourselves. It's not rocket science.
Enough of this! Time to take you out.
Try me.
My head! What is happening?
This is the end, Liam.
What the hell were those images in my head? No, Liam! I have to get out.
I'll see you in hell, boss.
What is going on? I have to confront Liam. He needs to know about this. I can't let him die.
Mitch! Hide behind the crates!
Don't play hide and seek with me. Feel the burn.
Okay, you take the left side, I'll take the other. Then I'll go on the front and you attack from behind.
It's hard for you to accept. I've tried to convince you and build you up to be the warrior you should be, hoping this idea would work. Well done. For murdering the universe pretty soon.
It won't end over how I refuse to help you out, but this potential future will. I am not going to let you govern this planet, torture innocents.
Fine. Time to end this, once and for all.
Mitch!
You could put up long fights, time to squash you like the bug you are.
Got him! I got you, Mitch.
A shame. This had to end early. Sorry, you have to perish in weakness.
It's not over yet!
I'm not sure why you even had your backs turned.
Let me get up and I'll break you.
This is going to be so fun, watching you suffer. I've never admired you.
Don't worry, I'll enjoy breaking your neck.
Don't struggle. It will be over. Outer heaven is going to rise and your friends will witness a new dawn over my dead body.
If you cannot let me live my life by my own will, I don't care. I have to suffer.
Liam, I don't want you to suffer. You know that. I only want you to save this universe.
I will never be you! You hurt people! You kill innocents! You only want outer heaven to rise!
And it will rise. One last chance, Liam. Join me, or you will die.
Finish me off then. I'd rather die than join you.
So be it. Consider me sympathetic right now. I have given you choices to make that would be easier for you, and the ignorance you have presented to me is a testament to how foolish you are.
You know me. Your uprising will not give birth. Your heaven will be fiction by my hand.
I wish it never had to come to this. I didn't want you to see me as an enemy, but a savior.
You left your best friend to die from your hand so you can get to unleash the dark side. No matter what, you will always be seen as a villain. For what you did in the war, from what you did today, it doesn't change the truth. And even if I have to acknowledge my final demise, it will be worth it to end the demon that you've adopted.
Impressive. You certainly are proving a challenging endeavor. It will be a shame to kill you after giving you the chance to become a greater hero than you are already. But the penalty is not just for your life, but the safety of the universe falls in your hands.
And if this is my future, I'll make sure this history fails to exist. 2 different entities, 2 different stories, 2 different heavens. I'll not let this universe be doomed to your terror.
You really don't see how the universe is shaped right now, do you? You're so blinded with how close this universe is to being perished due to your lust of hatred against me. Whilst you want to avenge what I did in the universe, at the same time, you're making it collapse. But if you're not going to allow a golden age for space and time, I must stop you.
I need to stop him. Liam can't die.
You there! Stop! What the hell is the matter?
Take me to your leader. Now!
This is the final moment. Now face me!
I can't let you... I can't let this uprising happen.
No, I am sick of you depriving me from making the world a better place. If you you were never this foolish. You'd embrace the world I'm about to build.
He's fast.
Well observed. You're not, however. You weren't really that much of a fighter, were you, Mitch? But I'm glad this is now transcended into a one-on-one match. Actually, Mitch, I'll allow you to crawl back to your ship. I don't like obstructions being in the way of the battle.
Mitch, contact Sarah. She'll help you in.
You can't do that. She's not in. I saw her run away whilst you two were being cowards. I could have murdered her, but now she's wandering freely, defenseless and damaged in a death maze. She can suffer already.
Stupid human.
Glad we can finally agree on something, but if you don't mind, I must break you now.
You wanted the aggressive version of me to become free? Here it is! And you will be the only person to understand how far I will go, only to remove you from existence!
Give up now.
You're rot. I knew you'd be trouble, but to be like this gives me a strong reason to break you.
Why don't you kill me?
I'd prefer you in agony. That's what I'm gonna do.
I love the optimistic attitude.
I'm almost there. No, you cannot beat Liam. These visions are becoming stronger. I'm almost there.
There he is. The man who sold the world. You show the seeds of what you should be. It's a shame that I have to remove your legacy.
Try me. I am far from over. Sarah?
It's fitting how I managed to impale Sarah to try and get you to be on the same page as me. And at your finest hour, Sarah has cost you your life. I'm sorry, Liam, but now you're going to have to die knowing you failed being the hero.
He was born with one defective heart.
Wait, Liam! He has a weak heart, similar to yours.
What? What do you mean?
Think of why you died on the shadows in the first place. It wasn't exactly the bullet that killed you, but rather what would have supported you, if you catch my drift.
I don't think so. Sarah, please, don't do this in revenge. You have no idea how much you meant to me.
Then why have me killed? If you were who I travelled with, why stab me?
It had to be done. For Liam to finally be prepared. Especially for what is supposed to come. You should know that.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. We'll take care of it.
No. You won't.
Stop the useless attacks.
You'll die. Whether you like it or not.
You're letting this universe crumble. Outer heaven is not the enemy. You are. And you fail to understand your deeds.
If you think that by equipping nukes, by harboring children, by wiping out the leaders of the world so you can engulf the world with tyranny is not villainous, you're beyond wrong. I heard your message to the world. It's not happening. You'd be fracturing the world. Your methods would not only make this nightmare invasion worse, but also you'd be steering the world to not only a painful purge from life, but also follow a dictatorship of oppression, hatred, the qualities I try to prevent.
Until you have lived as me, you have no idea how screwed up you are.
I never want to live as you. You have caused agony not just in this past day, but also during the Universal War. You killed someone I love.
Not just her, either.
You're only doing more harm than I could ever imagine. Please, Liam, don't let this greed consume you. It's fair to assume my actions are immoral, but did throwing the manipulator into the time vortex prove your compassion? Did killing the governess prove you were a hero when you could have imprisoned her? Here you are, lecturing me about my villainy. And the way I see it, you are a greater villain. You killed people without reason. You're condemning the universe to murder. Maybe extinction.
And what does killing Sarah prove? What does threatening to go to war with the world unless you get your own way prove?
That we all know who is to blame if I did nothing about their fruitless decisions. If you left me to handle everything without reacting to the idea of eliminating Orcella's biggest target, you'd notice a better world. Just leave and let me help the universe.
Your idea of helping the universe is pain. It's always been that way, and nothing is going to change. And I don't care anymore. My name is Liam Catterson, and this is where your story ends. I am not going to be a person who dooms the universe, and I never will. And now, I am finally going to exterminate the monster of Orcella.
Why? I could have stopped it. You've doomed the human race to a massacre.
Your life ends here, and I am not going to allow this to be my future. I'll make sure of that.
You can change all you want. It won't make a difference. I am you, and you are me. One day you will understand that becoming the person I became was done because it was the only way to live. So many people, so many friends, they hurt you, and you seek to make a difference in life, then become a pawn of the universe's way of meddling with your life, your creation, the way you shape the universe to try and become unique.
By killing my friends, going to war against the whole of time and space, killing Orcellians who aren't even adults! That is what you call your only way to live? Then if I am you, I don't want to live. I want to be remembered for doing the right things, not becoming a demon that doesn't care.
You will understand. This is the right choice. The opposite would make you more of a villain. You can never win, Liam.
Famous quote. The future is another universe. And I'll make sure of that. I'll see you in hell, boss. Sarah, take the splicer, please. I need a moment to process this.
Liam, you're going to be okay?
Maybe. But I'll forget about this.
What is that?
I recognize that sound. As soon as you took off the splicer, the self-destruct code activated. This place is going to blow in 4 minutes.
4 minutes? But it took me about 7 to get here. And we're far away from any escape.
I always wondered how Liam would cope without you. I guess we'll find out. Huh? Wait, I know that technology. You're... No, what have you done?
Care to explain?
There could only be one reason the self-destruction was activated. You got Big Boss killed.
What?
Well, I am not going to let you escape. You can perish in the flames of outer heaven. You just couldn't leave well enough alone. I thought it would be impossible for you four to be successful, but nobody's leaving this place alive.
That's what you think.
Mitch?
That's right. It's my turn to play with this toy. Now you could be blown to bits right now and run. Run as far away from this planet, or you won't need to worry about letting us leave this place ever again.
You can't kill him!
You're right. I think the term this planet uses is that he has not got the balls. Kill me, Mitch. There is a reason why nobody wants me dead. Why don't you break the rules?
If I'm not going to kill you, I can break you. Starting with your legs. Jade, get in the orbis! Get Liam!
What about you?
Just go!
You're not dying as well.
You don't need to. I know what I have to do. I'm going to escape, and trust me, we will meet and fight again. And I'm sorry, but that will be the end of it all.
No! Teleportation, cheap son of a bitch. Mitch, get out of there and get inside the orbis.
What about Liam and Sarah? Sarah followed Liam. They are a long way from us.
Just get inside, now!
Hey, I'm still weak.
I'm not leaving you behind. I'm showing you how much you matter to me. You're getting out of here alive.
Just leave me. I'll hold you back.
Sarah, I am not going to let you die.
There is no other choice, Liam. Go!
I fought so hard to ensure that you would survive. I'm not giving up now! Wait. What's happening?
Is that what I think it is?
It is! Jade! It's you!
Expecting somebody else? Apparently you killed Big Boss. Rough.
There's still a minute to go. My friend is still in the base. Out, cold.
If I remember, she should be locked away in a cell on floor 2A. Setting coordinates now! Placing her on the chair. Jade, get us out of this place!
Liam, are you okay?
What happened with Wolf?
Sorry we lost him. Would have killed him too.
Wouldn't be successful anyways. He would eventually be fitted into a cybernetic exoskeleton. Goodness knows what he did after this event. I'm not sure at what point in time this would be for him.
So, let's say, if he was you, if Big Boss was you, does that mean Arcella survived?
Legend has it Big Boss was pulled into the war, abducted from his timeline. It's over now. You can all rest about my future. It's now no longer a part of history. Even if it's confirmed that incarnation is a future version of me, Big Boss will be a separate entity from Liam Catterson. Jade, Mitch, I want to be with Sarah alone for a moment.
Understandable.
Sarah, I know you have little to say to me right now, and that's fine.
You know what hurt me the most? You didn't tell me about who you would eventually become. Maybe if I got an idea over why you turned out to be Big Boss, it would be more clear. And I am trying to be understandable despite what happened.
Sarah, even though I prevented this from happening, it still kills me that I have to live with the fact that a manifestation of myself had the gall to stab you. Even if he felt for your demise, I grow angry at what he did to you.
Are you sure that version of you is nothing but history? I can still feel the effects.
Eye of the Storm. You were a cause-effect of what happened. I just changed time. It's something I don't usually condone, but I'm not going to let this universe suffer.
He said something bad would happen if you weren't to join him and his group. What did he mean by that?
It doesn't matter. It's not like he is the only hope to stop whatever threat is coming. Plus, I doubt only the monstrous could be able to prevent this colossal nightmare from happening. We'll be ready. Sarah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. Probably from what went down.
I just feel so bad. Even if that doesn't exist now, it still happened to you. And it's painful to know that you've been affected because of this. Which is why, when I drop Jodie off, you can follow her to leave me.
Wait! I didn't say...
I don't want you to travel with this idea of conflict on your mind. There should be this idea of freedom from distress, and how every time from now, there would be this excitement over what I'm about to offer rather than the fear of what I may become, what I have done to you, how much you've been damaged.
I didn't say I wanted to stop. Of course I am going to be hurt with what happened. Of course there will be that idea of conflict, because ever since that regeneration, we've turned into something else. It's an approach that scares me, but I still wake up each and every day eager to travel with you.
I've had enough. That's why, Sarah. All this pain, all this torture, I don't even deserve any of the negativity thrown in my way. All I do is try to be a hero, to shed light in a dark universe. And as a price, I nearly lost you. I had no remorse in my actions today after trying to save you. That was a dark path to take, but I did it to see your smile. To see life in you again. You honestly don't know what I would have been willing to do to have you here.
Look, I don't want to stop traveling with you. As strange as it sounds, there is no reason to stop. And you're just going to be even worse in emotion if I were to leave you. That would break you too. You went out your way to make sure I am here right now, even if you did things I may not approve of. I can see your passion, that hope on changing the future. I don't even want to know what your future will be like, but I can tell you want your future to be different, and I'm going to help make sure that happens.
You're not thrown off the idea of a hug?
Of course I'm not. Don't cry on me. Yes, I can tell.
This was one of the most painful days I've ever lived. I'm just so thankful to have you here, right now.
Liam, sorry to interrupt, but we have a signal coming through.
There is a situation in good old American. Some person called Alchemy is causing havoc, and someone's got to stop him before he causes more problems.
Okay then, that's us set. We'll drop your friend off and I'll wipe her mind from her brainwashing phase, and then it's to America. Everyone ready?
No objections here.
I don't have any hatred for Liam. Complicated, I know, but I can't help but feel no pain for him. We offered him a chance to prevent a travesty from breaking him. He lives in a fantasy world where he believes everything must go according to his plan. But denying Outer Heaven has left him in a bit of a shambles. We offered him this and warned him that denial would result in travesty. No, it isn't just one travesty. There is a crisis on the horizon. Legend has it, the entirety of time and space is on the edge. In his eyes, we are the enemies. But Liam has not just put this universe in danger, but every single universe on the brink of collapse. And the implications of the universe will be on you, Liam.
It Heavens Divide. Liam Catterson and Big Boss was played by Liam Catterson. Sarah Penelope was played by Juliet Raw. Jade Coraxis was played by Kimberley Fleming. Mitch Aren was played by Martin Arkless. Red Wolf was played by Alex Smith. The Guard was played by Tom Doughty, Eric L. Williams, Mike Anthony, and Blade Sabovikc. This story was written by Liam Catterson. The Catterson Chronicles will return on December 26th for the Christmas special.